はい、こんにちは。ディスコエリジウムザファイナルカット続きをプレイしていきます。ホテルの屋上にたどり着きましたと。いうことで、この辺調べてから会話しましょう。まず黄色いやつから。見ろ、白い野の花のドライフラワーが一つかみほど。何そんな。そんなに喜ぶものなの？
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
お、一陣の風がそれをさらい、屋上の宙へと持ち上げる。素早く手を動かす。
You catch a single white flower between your fingers.
お、なんか獲得した。
Fly off into the wind. It's a Maybell.
スズランのドライフラワー。
The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand, just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
指鉄砲を鳴らす。
Your 9mm semi-automatic finger pistols produce a satisfying snap. Strange for such a low-caliber finger gun to sound so chunky. The flower in your other hand is impressed. So is Kim. That's not entirely true. The lieutenant is looking at the door to the east and mostly misses them.
何を手にインタラクト。スズランのドライフラワー、あなたが見つけた野の花、ワーリングの屋上にあったスズランの花束だ。ポケットの中で花びらが次々に落ちていく。ポケット入れちゃダメだよ。
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
キム、これは何だ？
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucian's tears during the revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
戦場に向かう恋人に女性たちが送ったもの。
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
これが屋上にあったのは偶然か？
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
これをつけたのは誰だ？
The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the civil war.
この花が咲くのは早春か？
Yes, but not this early, not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
なるほどな。花をポケットに戻す。ポケットダメだって。
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Wait, have you noticed there's a war veteran playing a ball game on the plaza? You should ask him about the flowers.
おー、ほう、なるほどね。後で聞いてみようか。冷めたコーヒーとハリネズミのような灰皿。さあ、じゃあ、初日以来。
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Then toned over several years of self-defense training. You can sense it in the sharp pointing of her elbows.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
ここはいい景色だな。
It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
清掃婦って言ったよな。俺にも必要なんだが。
Oh yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
うん。そうだ。
They also say it's why the cleaning lady quit.
清掃婦が辞めた理由？
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have seen in my life. And I have seen a few. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
うん。
The chorus of the 35 single, megaphoning the entire human race, instills you with the fuck it all swagger that prompts one to plow into grannies on your morning stroll.
どうしよう。かなり厳しくなってきてるが俺は進み続ける。
I can see that. I'm glad all this onward going has brought you to me.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. Her shoulders are relaxed, her eyes on the cigarette.
お嬢さん名前を聞かせてもらえるかな？記録のためだ。
Clausier Amondu.
どこの出身なんだ？
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
Wasn't the tattoo on the hanged man an Oranese map of the waterways? The thought begins to form in your head, then
おー。
dissipates. Something for later.
オランイエには何があるんだ？
A bad memory, officer.
どんな悪い思い出なんだ？
Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass. Duraluminium. Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. A night. At least it was for me.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
あんたはいくつなんだ？
I'm 28.
あんたは何の仕事をしてるんだい？お嬢さん、専門分野は何だ？
Something stupid.
それは？
Oranese lit.
オランイエ文学。
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
オランイエ文学ってのは？
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are. Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
オランイエ文学、そんなので何ができるんだ？
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
じゃあどうやって金を稼いでるんだ？金はとても大事だろ
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit.
う。何をしてたんだ？
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje 37.
It's the world's most tired smile.
俺たちにパスポートを見せてもらえないか？
I'm afraid you can't,
無理。
officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
なんで？
Thank you for your care. Why?
だよね。なんでそんなことしたんですか？
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
うーん。あんたが本当の名前を言ってるとどうやって証明するんだ？
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Mondu. It's a weird name.
まあいいでしょう。いいでしょ
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
う。どうも記録のための質問はこれで以上だ。
The record. So official.
いい部屋を取ってるな。
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
このワーリング・イン・ラグズで何をしてるんだ？
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
なぜここにしたんだ？
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
ここ、ワーリング・イン・ラグズって意味だ。あ、どうしよう。そもそも海外から来てるんだったら、まあ、レバショールか。
I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing.
あそこにあるドアだが、下の階にあるエレベーターと繋がっていることを知っていたか？
I did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make a mental note for now.
あちら側にはあんたの寝室の様子が見える覗き穴が開いていた。
A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
Okay.
A jitter of fear and disgust moves through her body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me?
かもしれない。現時点では何とも言えない。
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess, long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It should not be hard to cover with some tape.
もし最近開けられたものだとしたら誰の仕業だと思う？
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know. I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
床に足跡が残っていた。あれは最近つけられたものだ。
Huh. This isn't good.
She's straight as a stick, suddenly.
ドアの向こうにある部屋だが、あれは古いピンボール作業場だ。ここはかつてピンボールアーケードだったんだ。
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun.
今のところは以上だ。
Mm-hmm.
She's lost in thought, eyes narrowed, forehead furrowed.
他にもあんたに聞きたいことがある。
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped
ど
in
うしよう
smoke.
か。もう一回、こっち先。この野花は何なんだ？
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
サンボってなんだ？
A martial art, sir. Is that it?
コマンドサンボ的な？
Samurai boxing, or sambo, graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth and cool.
いや、なんでこんなところにあったのかも知りたい。
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
じゃあ次、これが聞きたかったことだね。彼らはあんたがレイプされたと言っていた。
It's a bit early in the morning for rape, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
言うほど早い時間でもないさ。
She looks around. The sun has risen over the sea. People are rushing to work below.
It is. It's murderously early. I'm amazed I'm awake. Why am I even awake?
つまりされたってことか。
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
どういうこと？
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
なんだ
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant.
うん。
It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
タイタスはあんたが俺たちに話をする際、脚色するように言ったのか
Pretty much.
Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
本当にレイプされてないと言い切れるのか
I'm 89% sure.
んそれはつまり 11% は自信がないってことか
You know how it is.
Do you?
実は知らないんだ。いや、予想する、想像することはできるけど。
Maybe you don't.
え教えて
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium, not raped here.
軽度から中度のレイプされていない説で行かせてもらうわね。性的暴行は深刻な問題だ。あんたにも真面目に供述してもらわなくちゃ困る。まあ言いたくないこともあるんだろうけれども、そういう理由で言ってない、言わないみたいな感じじゃないよね。まあとりあえずこれで。
Serious.
You hear cracking in her shoulders.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be this flippant if I had been?
あ、そう。
You get the feeling she might be.
あんたと被害者の間には実際にはどんなことが起きたんだ
We partied.
あれ待てよ、パーティーをした。どっかで聞いたことのある表現だ。
A lot of partying going on.
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
どんなパーティーだ俺がやってるのと同じようなやつか
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
私より派手これより派手にやったっていうのか。人間の顔がこんな風になるなんて想像すらできなかった。
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
彼のそういうところが好きだった。
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
あんたたちは恋人同士だったのか
I guess you can say that, yes. Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
When
was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
さぞ辛かったろうな。そいつのあんな姿を見るのは。
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step.
いや、これタイタスひどすぎない？
You called us, the RCM.
なるほど。
Yes.
これだ。事件を通報したのは誰だ？吊るしを通報したやつがまさかあんただったとは。
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
話を進める前に確認したい。なぜわざわざ密告に相当することをした？そんなことは聞かずとも。
Because I couldn't handle it anymore.
うん。
None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
すいません、私も剥ぎ取りました。夜中剥ぎ取りました。通報者の声は偽装されていた。
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and moved the pen line a little.
回線に切れ込みを入れた。どうやって？
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
すごいスキルだな。
So, she's Scott's mystery phone cutter.
その過程で下の階の電話回線を壊しちまったわけか。ちゃんと繋がるんだな。
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
だがそれなりの知識はあるみたいじゃないか。実にうまいやり方だ。
Thanks.
どうしてわざわざそんな面倒なことをした？
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
あの男について知ってることを教えてくれ。名前でも瞳の色でも年齢でも何でもいい。
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep
せめて
seeing
名前
him
だけでも。
like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
レイプしたんじゃないなら奴は何のために吊るされたんだ？
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
いや、まあそうだけど、ストライキが原因で殺されたとは思ってなかったからな。
And his role in the strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
うん。なぜあの男の頭には弾丸が埋まってたんだ？
Bullet? They shot him too? They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
It's hard to know what to think about that answer. She's just tired. Don't push her too much.
ハーディーボーイズとはどうやって知り合った？
They're frequent guests. Downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
どんな出会いだったんだ？
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
パーティーしたのか？
A little, yeah.
ちょっとだけ？
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
ああ、なるほどね。じゃあもうタイタスの言ったことはもうまるっと嘘じゃん。
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
あるの？ドイツだ。
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously.
そう
But
か。
as I said, it's been a long winter.
いろいろと話をしてくれて感謝する。
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
他に話したいことがあるんだったら帰る前にもう少しだけ付き合ってくれ。
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
意志力。弾丸か。
Why not?
意志力。意志力を上げる装備がありますか？意志力なんてあんま見ないな。ないんじゃないか？なさそう。ああ、もう一個装備してた。ああ、二個装備してた。よし、じゃあもうこれがベストだったか。
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
14の7。合計7出せば勝ち。ホワイトスキルチェック。
Soft,
Okay.
light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you.
なんだ？
You know these guys? Who, me? Yes, he's talking about you, you silly idiot.
ちょっとみんな喧嘩やめてください。
You too. Me? What have I done this time? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info, you can't trust them anymore.
なんだって？
Believe it.
それはつまり彼女が俺に嘘をついていたということか。
I think it's safe to assume.
Yes.
Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. Like this. She is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
奴を信用しても大丈夫なのか？
A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair. But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
ドイツのことも二度と信じてはいけないと言ってるのか？
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with Miss RJ Disco Dancer here. A light green speck and imperfection on the outer rim of her right iris. It sparkles.
向こうの影響下にある奴らはドイツだ。
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume. All of them.
えなんでこんなことになった？
How it always does. Through subtlety.
俺にできることは？
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
お前の力でこいつらを正気に戻せないのか？
No,
だったら何のためにこんな会話をしている？
it's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
あの女の狙いは何だ？
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says, Nothing? Someone else was supposed to chime in, weren't they? And then they didn't. Just me swooshing around in here now. Swoosh.
奴の出番、奴とは？
Huh? No, Mr. Conclusion.
論
You're
理。
always kind of limited in your analytical abilities. That's not her fault. But still.
一人の世界でおしゃべりに夢中になりすぎた。聞き込みを続けなくては。
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
あんた俺をうまいこと操ろうとしてないか？ってもう直接聞いてみちゃう。
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no.
あら。
Not my favorite topic, but okay. How about we... Yeah? Alright.
怪しい。あれ、こっち入れんだ。
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
ガラスの表面に指を滑らせる。
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
最近張り替えられた。
Looks like it, yes.
何があったのか。急いでベッドメイクした。じゃあ、キムと。
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called hardy boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
クラーシュに聞いた話で連中に協力を強いることは可能か？
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
なんか仲違いさせようとしてんのかな。クラーシュはどうして俺たちに全部話をした？本当に全部なのかってところだよね。
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
クラーシュが嘘をついていない確信はない。嘘をつかれても見抜けなかっただろ
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
う。なんか腑に落ちない。
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
こう降りるとおう。汚れた服の山、女のものだ。宿泊料の見積もり。こっちは何でしょう？開く。
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
歯ブラシを見る。
It's been used quite a lot. But not for scrubbing blood off towels, or anything else interesting, it seems. It's clean of chemical odors too. Just some dried toothpaste on the handle.
薬を見る。
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
こいつはかなりのコレクションだな。
Anything of note?
ボトルを調べる。
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra.
ナクラ。
Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
ナクラ、すなわち鎮痛拮抗薬だ。
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
You could say he's on the lookout.
錠剤のシートを調べる。
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Godvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
電気化学ね。手袋。ズボン。うん、もうなさそうかな。OK。
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an
83%。
old toothbrush, and
いきます。
a bright orange bottle
危
with
ない
peptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container. And your chest swells with pride. Look, it's made right here in Revachol by San Baptiste, a proud Revacholian pharmaceutical company with great traditions.
このオレンジのボトルはそんなにすごいものなのか？
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
警部補、プレプタイドという銘柄の薬も見つけた。
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking
やば。
preppy.
薬についてキムと話したらマイナスがついたな。手さばきね。手さばきはまあこれでしょ。でもこれでプラス2に戻るだけだから。手さばき。違うのか。プラ1になるだけか。プラ1がプラ2に変わっただけだから。厳しいな。キムに話してマイナスか、オプション。まあ、手さばきは手袋だけだろうな。ですよね。特にマイナスもついてないから、もうこれで行くしかない。
This medicine cabinet is stocked with, there it is, the orange sun wearing blister pack. You
83%。
feel almost nostalgic for it.
ドン。
Silently,
OK。
the bottle slides into your palm. Then, as you turn, into your pocket. Feels so sleek and beautiful. You got it. Here comes the afterburner. Time to become a super detective again, Harry. Just put it in your sweaty little hand now.
よし。 眼下に裏庭が見える。もう死体はない。こっからも見えんのか。さあ、道具、運動向上薬、サンバティスト、プレイブタイド。効果は一緒だね。違う薬でも。うん。で、ここから出れんのかな。あ、出れんだ。いや、これまたタイタスと対峙する感じになるわけだね。うん。まあ、ちょっと一旦、キリがいいのでここで区切りますか。いつもより短いかもしれませんが。はい。では、よろしければ次回もご覧ください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。